Welcome back to Football Fever, the channel where we dive deep into the biggest debates, boldest moves, and burning questions in the beautiful game. Today, we're talking about one of the most talked about clubs in world football right now, Inter Miami. The Major League Soccer side that shook the world by bringing in Lionel Messi now finds itself at the heart of a new conversation. Why are they standing still while the rest of the world strengthens for the FIFA Club World Cup? Every club heading to the 2025 Club World Cup seems to be making serious moves. Manchester City are adding depth to maintain their insane standards. Real Madrid just brought in more young talent to continue their next-generation dominance. Fluminense is looking sharp with reinforcements to boost their attacking options. Even clubs from Asia and Africa are locking in transfers to bolster their chances on the global stage. And yet, Inter Miami, the team many expect to carry the American flag on their home turf, is largely keeping things as they are. So the big question is this: does Inter Miami really believe that the current squad, led by Messi, Busquets, and Alba, is strong enough to take on global heavyweights like City and Madrid? Or is there something deeper behind their quiet transfer window? Let's start with the reality of where Inter Miami stands right now. They are a team built around an iconic core of ex-Barcelona legends, Messi, Sergio Busquets, and Jordi Alba. And with the recent addition of Luis Suárez, they've reunited the core of one of the greatest club teams in history. But let's be honest, while that's amazing for MLS, is that really enough when you step up to the world stage and face clubs with younger, deeper, and more intense squads? This is the Club World Cup we're talking about, the biggest club tournament globally. It's no longer a small knockout event. We're looking at 32 teams from around the world in a World Cup-style format, hosted right in the United States. Inter Miami, by virtue of being a key American representative, will have home advantage. But they're also going to be under pressure. The expectation is high, and the competition is fierce. Yet while Real Madrid is spending smartly on youth, and Man City is bringing in technical upgrades, Inter Miami seems content to ride with what they've got. Why? There are a few layers to this. First, let's look at strategy. Inter Miami may not be adding players because they believe in chemistry over chaos. Bringing in too many new faces risks disrupting the Messi-centric style that has finally found rhythm. This team is built around Messi's strengths: slower tempo, controlled build-up, and moments of genius. If you overload the squad with fast, young talent who play a different style, you lose that balance. Another factor is financial structure. Major League Soccer has strict salary cap rules, designated player slots, and a unique roster building system. Unlike clubs in Europe who can spend freely if their finances allow, Inter Miami has to navigate within a more restricted system. They've already filled their top DP slots with Messi, Busquets, and Suárez. Unless the rules shift, or someone takes a pay cut, they can't just go out and sign 5 high-profile names. Then there's the age and fitness management factor. Inter Miami's current squad is not young. Messi will be 38 by the time of the Club World Cup. Busquets and Alba are already managing minutes. Suárez has been battling knee issues. Rather than bringing in more stars, the club may be focusing on keeping this core healthy and sharp through targeted rotation and fitness plans. Quality over quantity. But let's not ignore the marketing angle too. Inter Miami is the center of football attention in North America because of Messi. From jersey sales to stadium attendances, their business model has skyrocketed. They're not necessarily chasing trophies the same way as a Real Madrid or Manchester City. For Miami, just competing at the Club World Cup on home soil with Messi is already a monumental win, a statement for American football, for MLS, and for their brand globally. That alone might be why they're hesitant to risk shaking things up. Of course, the big risk here is that while Inter Miami remains loyal to their current setup, other clubs are getting sharper, stronger, and more dangerous. Man City will come into the Club World Cup with Holland, Foden, De Bruyne, Rodri, a squad that blends experience with world-class youth. Real Madrid could field Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Tchouaméni, and more. Even African giants like Al Ahly are known for their high tempo, technical ability, and physicality. Inter Miami could find themselves outmatched in energy and speed if their tactical setup doesn't evolve. And let's not forget the unpredictability of tournament football. One bad day, one injury, one miscalculation, and you're out. Inter Miami's opponents won't care about Messi's legacy. They'll see a beatable, aging squad. That should concern the club, even if they're banking on magic moments. But there's also another angle to consider. Maybe Inter Miami has a surprise or two up their sleeve. The transfer window isn't closed. There may still be moves being lined up behind the scenes. Some rumors suggest a push to bring in young South American talents or MLS-based prospects to add energy and legs. If they can pair youth with their experienced core, they might strike the balance needed for a real run. Ultimately, the decision not to aggressively strengthen the squad could go either way. It could be seen as a bold show of belief in their existing players, a sign of trust, chemistry, and continuity. Or it could be exposed as a costly mistake when they go up against deeper, younger, and hungrier squads. So here's the big question. Is Inter Miami aiming to win the Club World Cup, or simply compete and promote the MLS brand on the global stage? The answer to that question will shape how their campaign is remembered. What do you think? Does Inter Miami have enough to compete with the best, or are they putting too much faith in nostalgia and experience? Will Messi pull off one last miracle, or will reality catch up to the dream? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's get this debate started. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Football Fever, and hit the notification bell for more top-tier football analysis, hot takes, and global game coverage. This is Football Fever, where the passion for the game never stops. Catch you in the next one.